Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday, the 11th of May 2020. Welcome back. Hope everyone had a lovely weekend and hope you were able to get outside in some of that beautiful sunshine, at least for some of the time. Anyway, let's get straight down to it. Let's get down to our phonics for the day. So today we're going to move on to a new sound. We're going to be looking for different spellings of the Z sound. Okay, so do it with me. What sound are we looking for? We're looking for the Z sound in words, okay? So I'm going to show you 5 different ways to spell the Z sound, because we know one of them is just like this, with the letter Z, Z, but there are some other ways as well, so we're going to spot those today. Okay, so the first word that we're going to build is quite straightforward. These are the sounds that you need to build the word zoo. Quite straightforward. One syllable, zoo. And of course we say z, oo. Zoo, zoo. Okay, so we know that we've just got that one z spelling with a z that we already know. So remember to say the sounds as you write them, like we always do. So we've got the Z spelling of Z so far, and you may have come across this one as well, I'm sure you have. So these are the sounds now that you need to build the word fizz. One syllable again, so say the sounds to build the word fizz. Fizz. 3 sounds. And we say fizz. Fizz, fizz. Okay, so the letters there, of course, being used to spell the Z sound, is the letter Z twice, isn't it? So it's the 2 Z, double Z, spelling of Z in fizz. Fizz, fizz. Okay. Okay, so what about this one? These are the sounds that you need to build the word was in the past tense. Was. One syllable again, and of course we say wa, z, was, was. Okay, so say the sounds and write the word was, and then say the sounds to read it back. And of course in that word we've got a new spelling. We've got the S spelling of the Z sound. So we add that to our list. And now we've got 3 spellings, but just one sound still. Z, Z, Z. Was. Okay. What about this word? So these are the sounds that you need if you want to build the word prize. First, prize. One syllable. Rise, prize. 4 sounds. And we say r, pr, I, pry, z, prize. Rise, prize. So tell me, which letter or letters are being used in this word to spell the Z sound? Let's have a look again. Rise. It's the 2-letter spelling. It's Z-E on the end in prize. So prize, prize. Good stuff. Let's see. What have we got next? Okay. So these are the sounds that you need to build the word cheese. One syllable, 3 sounds. Ch, ease, cheese. Okay? And we say ch, e, z. Ch, ease, cheese, cheese. And we've got a new spelling of z again there. And of course it's the two-letter spelling at the end, the S and the E. Ch, E, Z, cheese. So let's just recap so far. We've got Z on its own, spelling the Z sound, double Z, spelling Z, the S spelling of Z, the ZE spelling of Z, and the SE spelling of Z. Five spellings, just one sound. Z, 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 Z. Okay, with that in mind, let's see if we can find any more. So, this is a two-syllable word now, and these are all of the sounds that you need to build the word scissors. 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 So, have a try, and then we'll build together. Scissors. If something doesn't quite work, move it around and try a different way. Okay, let's try together. So we've got si, si. And it's this spelling that we need first. Si, si, si. And we've got one syllable left to build, and it's zz. Si, zz. So we've got two z spellings, and we say zzz. The OR spelling of zzz. Zzz. Si, zzz. Zaz, si, zzz, scissors. Okay? So are there any new z sound spellings here that we don't already have on this list? We have the z on the end, the S on its own spelling of z, and now we have, you're right, the double S spelling of z. In the middle of scissors, the start of the second syllable in scissors. I'm just going to put my sounds up here so you can see them a bit better. Z, 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 z. Blinded by the light a little bit that side. Right, next. So bearing those spellings in mind, let's try and build the word lazy. Two syllables, lazy, and these are the sounds that we need. Lazy, lazy. And we say lay, lay, z, z, lay, z, lazy. And of course, we can see that the z sound spelling in the word lazy is just the z on its own, isn't it? Okay, lazy. Two syllables again. This time, the word is jazzy, jazzy, jazzy. Say the sounds and build the word jazzy. And we say ja, j, a, ja, z, z, jazzy, jazzy. So, the z sound spelling that we have in jazzy is the two-letter spelling of z, double z spelling of z in jazzy. Okay, two more. One syllable word this time. The word is snooze. Can you say the sounds to build the word snooze? One syllable. Snooze, snooze. and we say sn, oo, z. Now, of course, we've got the ZE spelling again of z in snooze. Snooze, snooze. And the last one, before we move on, we've got the word lose. Lose. One syllable. Lose, lose. And we say l, oo, with the O spelling of oo, as in to and do. Lose. Lose, lose. With the SE spelling of z in lose. Okay, so we've got 6 spellings, but just one z sound. So we'll be using those throughout the week. Okay, so building words, looking for the different spellings of that same sound. Now what you need for the next part is just to rub your board out or get yourself a clean space to work, or a new page, wherever you're going to do your next piece of work. And for this, we need a table, or to organise your page into 5 separate sections. So I'm going to do it with 5 lines, as I've shown you before. I'm just going to mark out 5 lines on my whiteboard. You might have a lined book where you're already able to see 5 lines where you could organise your work. If you have a margin, even better. I'm just going to draw one in for myself here, because that will enable me to write my sound spelling in the margin and organise my words accordingly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write some words with the k sound in that we've been working on last week. Okay, so we should be able to recognise those sound spellings now. So when you read the word, I'm going to ask you to organise the words into the table like we usually do. So, for example, if I were to write this word and I asked you to read it, you would say 1, 2, 3, attic. The word is attic. And you can see in that word, attic, that there is a k spelling here at the end, the C spelling of k. So that's my first heading, k, with a C. And on that line, or in that section, however you've organised it, you're going to say the sounds to write the word in that section. So 2 syllables, a-tick, a-tick, t, I-k, tick, a-tick, attic. And I'm going to underline the k spelling in that word. And so on we go. The next word is 2 syllables again. The word is 1, 2, 3, echo. Now, is that going to fit in the same k spelling section, or do we need a new sound spelling section for echo? We have the CH spelling, that's right. So that's our new section. We have the CH spelling in echo, and we build the word into that section accordingly. So 2 syllables again, echo, echo. So we say e-ko, k-o, ko, e-ko, echo. We just make sure that we underline the k spelling so that it matches with the section that we're in. Okay, good. Now remember children, anytime you can pause the video, can't you, if you think it's going a little bit too quickly. So don't rush to keep up with the way that I do it, okay, or the speed that I'm going. You must read the word, pause if you need time to think about it, pause if you need time to write, read, etc. Don't rush through the video. You must take it at your own speed. The next word is a 2 syllable word again, and this time the word is 1, 2, 3, comic. Now what do you think? I think that I'm going to write that in this top section, because I've got 2 letter C spellings of the k sound there. So comic, 2 syllables. K-o, ko-mic. M-I-k, mic, comic. ick. Comic. Okay, let's have a few more. Let's have a 2-syllable word again. Okay, the word is 1, 2, 3. Good. Hiccup. So we need to organise the word hiccup into one of these sections or into a new section. And of course we've got the 2-letter C, the double C spelling of k. So that's our new section. K. Saying the sounds to build the word by syllables. I, hi, k, a, p, cup, hi, k, up, hiccup. Let's have this word. This is a 2-syllable word. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Good. Necklace. So, over to you. Where will that need to be written? One of these sections? A new section, because this time we have the CK spelling of k in necklace. So we write C, K, and we say the sounds to build the word, syllable by syllable. N, e, k, neck, l, a, s, lace, neck, lace, necklace. The next word is 1, 2, 3. Good. Scarf. Scarf. Okay, so where will we write scarf? And we've got the C spelling again, you're right. And we say sk, r, f, sk, r, f, scarf. Okay, 2-syllable word. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Chemist. Chemist. 2 syllables. Mist. Chemist. This section, this section, this section, this section, or a new section? What do you think? What spelling of k can we see? We can see the CH spelling of k. And we write it with its syllables in that same section as echo. And we say k, e, ke, mist, ist, ke, mist, chemist. Okay, 3-syllable word. You probably already know whose name I'm writing. Now don't get tricked, because there is a CH spelling in this word, which this time is not a k sound spelling. So after 3 syllables, the word is 1, 2, 3. Pikachu. Good. Everybody knows Pikachu. Now, is this a k spelling in Pikachu? P-E-K-A-CHU. No, this is a ch spelling. There is a k sound spelling. Can we see? P-E-K. It's here. So this time it's the K spelling of k. And we can say the sounds, 1 syllable. Say the syllables one at a time. P, E, P, K, A, Ka, Ch, U, Chew. Pikachu, Pikachu. 2-syllable word to finish us off. 1, 2, 3. Critic. Critic. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Critic. Which k sound spelling do we have? We have the C. K, k. And we say the sounds and say the syllables. K, r, I, cri, t, I, k, tick, critic, critic. Okay. Moving on. So what I'd like you to do is, before you rub your board out, or before we move on to the next section like we always do, I just want you to say the sounds to read each word before you rub them out. Even better, if you say the sounds and read the word as you're rubbing them out, like this. On your whiteboard, this will work, of course. Sk, ar, f, scarf. K, r, I, t, I, k, critic. And I'll leave you to do the rest while I get my board ready. Okay, pause if you need to give yourself more time to do that. And then we're ready to move on to the final part of today's lesson, which is going back to those or sound spellings, okay, that we learnt about a couple of weeks ago now. So I want you to listen to the sentences. There are 2 sentences today. Then I want you to join in, and then we're going to build it word by word, okay, trying to think of the sound spellings that we need to build those words. So the sentence I'll say first, then we'll join in together, and then you'll say it, and then you'll write it. So the first sentence is, Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn he cleans the cages and puts down sawdust and fresh straw. It's a long sentence, so try again. Listen carefully. Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn he cleans the cages and puts down sawdust and fresh straw. Okay, join in with me if you can this time. Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn he cleans the cages and puts down sawdust and fresh straw. Your turn if you can. Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn he cleans the cages and puts down sawdust and fresh straw. So let's try to write it one word at a time. The first word is uncle. Okay, so pause the video, try to spell uncle, and then press play again and see if you're right. And we say k, oo, uncle. The next word is Uncle Rory. And we say r, capital letter for the name, or e, Rory, Rory. And we've got an or sound spelling with the O and the R, so we'll put that at the top to remember. The next word, what does Uncle Rory do? Uncle Rory works. Good, works. And we say remember the O-R spelling of after a w sound. Work. Works. Uncle Rory works where? Uncle Rory works at the zoo. 3 words. And we say at the zoo. Zoo. Uncle Rory works at the zoo and Uncle Rory works at the zoo and every morning, 2 words, every morning. And we say every morning. Or every morning with an O-R spelling of or again. Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn, 2 words, at dawn, d, or, We've got the AW spelling of or in dawn, just check that one. Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn, what does he do? Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn, he cleans the cages. 3 words, 4 words. He cleans the cages. And we say, he cleans. Z, with the S spelling of z that we've been working on earlier. He cleans the. He cleans the cages. A, J, I, Z. He cleans the cages. Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn he cleans the cages, and what else does he do? He cleans the cages and puts down, 2 words, puts, puts down, ow, and puts down sawdust, 2 syllables, saw, sawdust. And we've got the or spelling again there, haven't we, with AW. He cleans the cages and puts down sawdust and fresh straw. 3 words. And fresh straw. And fresh straw. We've got the AW spelling there again. Fresh straw. Stop mark. Okay, let's just check. We've got 2 different or sound spellings in that piece of writing. Check that we've got them. We've got Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn he cleans the cages and puts down sawdust and fresh straw. Or, so we've got 2 different spellings, but just 1 or sound in that piece of writing so far. Okay, so that's our first sentence with our stop mark at the end. Uncle Rory works at the zoo, and every morning at dawn he cleans the cages and puts down sawdust and fresh straw. We can move on to our second sentence. You're going to carry on the space that you've got. I'm just going to make some more space for mine. If you're still checking the spellings, that's okay. Just rewind, pause, and have a look at what I've got here so you can check. Okay, we're going to move on to the second sentence. So, the next sentence is, then he gives the big cats fresh water and raw meat. My turn again. Then he gives the big cats fresh water and raw meat. Your turn. Then he gives the big cats fresh water and raw meat. Then he gives. 3 words, off you go. Okay, and we say then, he gives z. We've got the S spelling of z again. Then he gives the big cats, 3 words, the big cats, and we say the big cats, s. Then he gives the big cats fresh water, okay, and we say fresh water, or water. And we've got the A spelling that time for the or sound in water, water. Then he gives the big cats fresh water and raw meat. Last 3 words. And raw meat. Or raw meat. Meat. Stop mark. Okay, check that you've got those 2 spellings of or in those words. Check your other spellings and see how you've done, and read your sentences back. Then he gives the big cats fresh water and raw meat. Okay, and just take the time to really check that you've got the same sound spellings as I've got for each of those words and you haven't missed any sounds, okay? Once you've done that, you are cooked. That is the lesson for today. So I'll see you back here same time tomorrow, okay? Good job, everybody. Have a good day.